Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you from Yahuwah, our Father, and Yahusha. He's the Mashayah, the one that carries the burden of Yah, his voice, our high priest, soon coming King. Hear, O Yeshurun, Yahuwah, who is our mighty one. He is one. There is no other mighty one, brothers and sisters, than Yahuwah. And Yahusha is his voice. This is Brother Dawood coming to you again to bring you a report. Hedash. I see her. There she is. In the western sky. The whole circumference of the moon is empty, except for the slither of light, 1/2 of a 7th part, which equals 1/14 part of light. And on that day she becomes visible, and it heralds in for you the day of the new moon. Blow the trumpets. Celebrate. The renewed moon was spotted and confirmed the evening of July 18th, which makes your Shabbat on Wednesday for this upcoming month. We are in the 7th lunar month. Hello, Yahuwah. Do you know that everyone else is in the 5th lunar month? Why are we so different? Why are they so far behind us? They've made adjustments to the calendar. You would not even know that these demons were doing this if Yah did not raise up his own channel to counter the Gentiles. Now we can see them, how far they have drifted away from Yah's time by making these adjustments. If you make an adjustment on paper, let's deduce. Is it going to change anything in the heavens? The answer is no. So if you make an adjustment on paper here on the earth, it's not going to line up with the time that is in the heavens. He said, do not add to or take away from this book of the law. If he told you the 7th month, the first day of the month, you are to blow the trumpets, it has to be in the 7th month, not some months that have been created by the Gentiles. So there is an alternative to Meton. His name is Yah. Are you going to follow Meton with his cycles? Or are you going to follow Yah, the creator of all things? Only he can open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there not be room enough to receive it. Malachi chapter 3. Can Meton do that? Give your allegiance to Yah and his time. Let's look at some sightings. Renewed moon report. Look in the upper right-hand corner. It's the 5th biblical month. How did they get there again? Adjustments. They said it's a biblical month. They did not say it's the lunar month. They said it's the 5th biblical month. They're speaking of religious month where they make an adjustment. They tell you without telling you. We are the ones who expose all of their lies. Look to the right. You'll see a map. That is your tracker. You can track the moon. You can see it as it arrives from the east to the west. Remember, the moon has to come from the east first, then come to us before it can be confirmed. It cannot start from the United States and be the new moon. Do you understand? Look to the left. Global observation, Tuesday evening, July 18th, 2023, Kerala, India, confirmed 3 people, approximately 6:50 p.m. Come over all the way to the right. Israel-based observation, Tuesday evening, July 18th, previous sighting, 29 days, reported, Jerusalem, French Hill, Noah, Mashikchi, and Ben Gad, 8:25 p.m. Note, sightings are based on eyewitness reports without regard to their personal beliefs or affiliations. Steps are taken to assure reports are true. All right, so we have our sightings that came from the east. Brother Carlin, Arizona, 8:05. Do you see that hazy peach look in the background, in the sky? That's sub-Saharan dust. Anytime before we go to our sightings, always check the weather, see what's coming from Africa. Al Jazeera is the best place to give you a world report on the weather. Brother Dash, California, 9:15. Now in Brother Dash's photo, you can see it much better, right? Looks like a mountain of dust that is in the sky. Thank you, brothers from the West Coast, for confirming our day. Truth of Yahweh. They have multiple sightings, but we just want to see one for northern United States, Michigan, sighted by 2 people, 9:42 p.m. I believe this is close to you, Sister Louetta. Now, after you've gone to these places to prove your sighting, then you have to do a count. Go to Moon Giant. Look at the moons up top. Identified July 18th. Says waxing crescent 0%. As I watched it during the day, coming from the east, coming towards the United States, it began to grow in its light. By the time it got to the East Coast, it was a little over 1.5%. Yeah. How does a day work according to the moon? It works from evening to evening. So it's spotted July 18th in the evening, and the day would be over July 19th in the evening. So New Moon's Day would be July 19th. You got me so far? Come down to the calendar on the bottom. You'll see 19 is highlighted. From 19, count 13 days. 19 being day number 1. Good. You've come to day number 31. That would be the 13th day in the evening. What did Hanuk say? The light becomes full in 14 days. So the 13th day in the evening is the beginning of the 14th day, and the 14th day in the evening is the end. So if 31 is day number 13th in the evening, the beginning of the 14th day, then day number 1 of August would be 14 days. Look up top, August 1st, full moon, 100%. So we have proven our sightings by observation, by scripture. Hanuk says, in 14 days, the light has become full. Then immediately after it begins to what? Wane. Look at that, August 2nd, waning gibbous, 99%. Perfect. Brother Kuya's calendar. Thank you, Brother Kuya. He made 2 calendars this month for my presentations. This is the one that hit the mark. We had 2 projections this month. Yeah. You know what Brother Kuya does for you? Is that he overlays the lunar calendar that's in the sky on top of Pope Gregory's calendar that's on paper, so that you can find Yah's days in this matrix that the Gentiles have created for you. I want you to identify day number 18 in red. That would be Pope Gregory's calendar. Pope Gregory's calendar is on the left in the box, and the lunar calendar is on the right in the box. On the lunar calendar, it'll be day number 29. You see that? Let's read what Brother Kuya put in the box. It's the 4th Sabbath day, projected new moon, and Feast of Trumpets in the evening. Confirmed. How does a day work according to the lunar calendar? From evening to evening is one day. So from the evening of the 18th to the evening of the 19th is your new moon's day. So let's go to the 19th. It's in red, Pope Gregory's calendar. And look to the right, it's day 1 on the lunar calendar. Look on the bottom, it is the 7th month according to the path of years, not according to men, not according to meton, according to pure time, without any adjustments or any influence whatsoever from men. All right, he put, it's the new moon's day and the Feast of Trumpets. Blow the trumpets today. Celebrate. Eat, drink, be merry, have a feast. No servile work can be done. But on this day, you can bake, you can boil, you can kindle a fire, everything you need to do to prepare your feast. From this day, being day 1, in blue, you count to the Day of Atonement. Let's count together. 1, 2. You're only counting in blue now. That's according to the moon. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You see the circle? Let's read what Brother Kuya's put in the box. It's the 27th day on Pope Gregory's calendar. It's the 9th day according to the lunar calendar. It's the Day of Atonement in the evening. How does the day work? From the evening of the 9th to the evening of the 10th is one day. So the 28th in red on Pope Gregory's calendar is the Day of Atonement. but it starts in the evening of the 9th, and it ends in the evening of the 10th. Okay. This is Yah's day, according to the path of years. And all the children of Yasharel will forget and will not find the path of years. They will forget the months, the Shabbats, the feasts, and the Jubilees. They will all go wrong. But in these last days, the Father has revealed his hand and showed us the path of years in 2019, and we have not come off of it. And from the path of years, we can see all of those who are following Meton, all of those who are following the Gentiles. Let me speak to the leaders that are teaching these adjustments. Your hands are going to be full of blood, and your judgment is sure. You did not seek Yah with all your heart, mind, and soul. Instead, you decided to follow our captors, the Jews, the Israelite brothers, everyone else but Yah. When you return to him, you have to return to his time, his Shabbats, his feast days. The priest is going to make an atonement on this day. The priest is in the heavens, before the throne. Just think about it. Is he going to follow Meton? Or is he going to follow the calendar in the sky? And there's nothing in your book anywhere that tells you to make an adjustment to the calendar or do anything here on paper concerning Yah's event. You cannot change, you cannot add to or take away from this book of the law. If he said the 7th month and you adjust it to an additional month, you're going to be in the 8th month. Come on. Just deduce. Rational thought. You're going to be in the wrong month, and you're going to be on the wrong day, and Yah will not accept your sacrifice or the sacrifice of all of the people that you are teaching. You still have a chance to turn to him. You still have a chance to teach your people and to lead them back to Yah. Stop leading them to the ways of the Gentiles. This channel is Yah's channel. This is Yah's time, with no manipulation whatsoever. Now we'll return to this calendar in a few days so that I can show you the Feast of Booths. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Enjoy your Feast of Trumpets, and I'll be getting back to you on the Day of Atonement again. It's just that important. We need to cleanse ourselves. You cannot cleanse yourself on Gentilian time. Shalom.